Shalom, shalom. See if this is working. Shalom, shalom. Let me bring this brother on real quick. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Did you use the link?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I was getting my sword.
Okay.
I'm about to open it up. Put the fringes on.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I can turn here.
Unmute. All right, shalom, Mark. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, for his name is worthy to be praised for everything and anything. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We're going to start off, give me Colossians 3:17.
Be quiet. No. This is chapter 3 and verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all by Hashem Hamashiach Yahushua.
Basham, hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Hey, it's some you got a TV on? You got YouTube on or something?
No.
Close it in your background. Like if it's in your background, close YouTube or whatnot. You don't have any open apps.
No, I don't got YouTube. I think so.
Do I got it?
Facebook.
Cool, let me make sure I'm out of YouTube or whatever. Cool. All right, can you hear me?
Okay, I closed everything that I got that was open.
All right, cool. Yeah, I can hear you a whole lot better. Gotta be a better way to format too. But it's so good. Anyways, let me go quick. Colossians 3:17.
Con.
Something is causing a static.
Is it on my end?
Yeah, is it TV on?
My TV's not on.
Okay. All right. Cool. Always stay in the view of the camera. Let me see if I can get close.
Con.
Yeah, it sound like you on a freeway.
It
You want
does?
you want to go out and come back in?
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, it sound like you on the freeway.
Okay, con.
You okay now?
Con. What does it sound like now?
All right. Sound a little better.
Sound better? It could have been my air conditioner. I turned it off.
Yeah, it might be a bad mistake, but it's all good. There it goes.
You can
Are you
still.
moving it?
Wow. I don't know what that sound is.
All right, cool, man. Let's get to it. I start off John 3. I start Colossians 3:17 first. You know what I mean? So you get used to saying it.
Con.
Yeah, it's like, let me see if I hear that on TV. You know,
Can you?
yeah, squeaking. You got anything electronic next to it? Or lean on something electronic?
I mean, I don't got
Yeah, squeaking. You got anything
light on
electronic
it.
next to it?
I'm I'm in the living room. In here. Can you hear me?
That's all right. I'm gonna have you read over the phone. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you on this
Can you
phone
hear me?
right here.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna call you on this phone right here because it's too squeaky. All right.
Shalom.
So,
Sound better?
hold on, hey baby, can you hear it over the TV? You don't hear it? I can hear it.
Shalom. Shalom. Can you hear?
Yeah, I heard him just fine.
Okay, calm.
All right. It's probably just your phone, man, because you can still hear it from your phone. It's your phone.
Yeah, could be.
It's probably just your phone, man. You got a janky phone.
Could be my phone.
You know what? I can't ruin this video, bro. I love you, know, man. I'm just gonna end it because just gotta be professional. And my reader can't read because it's just the sound on the phone.
Well, you gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
All right, calm.
Yeah, it's just messing up. It's messing up the video.
Calm.
All right, Shalom, man. All right, Shalom, man. Yeah. My reader can't read. Yeah, it's just that Greek and stuff is tearing it up.
So was you gonna shoot us?
Huh?
You just gonna do it?
Yeah. Here we go. All right, this is Colossians 3:17. All right, and whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all. Colossians 3:17. Hold on. This is Colossians 3:17, and whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of Hamashiach Yahushai, giving thanks to the Most High, Basham, Hamashiach Yahushai. So, and you see the title. For what good is it to all that they live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death? And this is a quick cut to the all Israel will get salvation. The Oxford Annotated Apocrypha. The Oxford Annotated Apocrypha. Okay. Get that book. Gotta put my mic in there. Booyah. Gotta have my mic in there. Yeah. For what good is it to all that live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death? Like, this place is sorrowful. You know, and let me just look that up real quick. Okay. Sorrow, a feeling of deep distress caused by loss, disappointment, or other misfortunes suffered by oneself or others. Gotta think about how we live today, the things that are going on, right? How we living, how things are structured to make us lose things, right? Deep distress caused by loss, losing others. You know what I'm saying? To like, when you think of it, everybody be like, man, you know, including myself, you know, at a point in time of my life, I used to think like, you know, hey, why are we here? It is insane. Inflation, death to family members who really don't want to get right, brothers and sisters in the truth who don't want to get right. We fall short, and we're going through this fire. This fire around us. This fire. We got fire on one side and deep water on the other. We can get burnt or drowned. And we up to here, and our necks in water. At the same time, we feel the heat. And it's like, you know what? You know when you really want it is when you go into deep water, you can't swim and your feet can't touch the ground. And you still try to get it. You still feel the heat. It gets hot. And you got to find a way to have self-control. To live in sorrow. Right? I mean, think about it. Listen to self-examination is very important. Think about it. Think how you got to where you are. The burdens, the misfortune, the distress of missing a payment, of not being able to pay something, you know, not being able to have what you need to do a good job. Think about it. For what good is it to all that they live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death? You don't even have to have punishment at all. You really don't. You really don't. Let me see. This is 2 John 1 and 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it. You see what I'm saying? That you should walk in these commandments, statutes, judgment. Proverbs 7 and 2. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. Now, if you have a son, a daughter, you know what I'm saying, you love them that much. You know what I'm saying? That's the apple of thine eye. It's like shiny. It means a lot to you. So understand that keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. Keep his law. He said, keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. Watch. Bind them upon thy fingers. You know how you got your rings and your jewelry, but you got your rings, and bind them upon your fingers. The laws. Don't tattoo your hands, but it's symbolic, metaphorically. Not a metaphor. It's a metaphor. Bind these laws upon your fingers so you have them on there and you can see them. Now, don't mean tattoo it. Don't do that. That's stupid. Don't be a dummy. Fasten your safety belts. Okay? Bind that belt upon your waist. That way you have them there. You remember them. Right? Write them upon the table of thine heart. In your mind. Like imagine there's a table there. And put the laws on the table. So, for what good is it to all that they live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death? See, Ezra was listening to the Elohim, the angel. He was telling them about these things that were going to happen to us. Check this out. The second way. Second way, vicious. The second way is vicious, man. Let me. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 7, and I'm gonna say 76. He had I gotta go here, man. I'm going to start at 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 62. I replied and said, O earth, what have you brought forth? If the mind is made out of the dust like the other created things, for it would have been better if the dust itself had not been born, for that the mind might not have been made from it. But now the mind grows with us, and therefore we are tormented, because we perish and know it. Because the dust goes away, just like you. Ezra understands this and knows this, right? And this goes with for what good is it to all that they live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death, right? Again, but not have been made, but now the mind grows with us, and therefore we are tormented because we perish and know it. We perish and know. We know we're going to die. Let the human race lament, but let the beasts of the field be glad. Let all who have been born lament. Why let the beasts of the field be glad? Because they are the subjects of our hands. And we are cruel to animals, our own beast. And then we got foreigners that are cruel to the beast, and we can't do nothing for them. We can't stop a lot of things that happens. Let the human race lament, but let the beasts of the field be glad. Let all who have been born lament, but let the four-footed beasts and the flocks rejoice. For it is much better with them than with us. For they do not look for a judgment, nor do they know of any torment or salvation promised to them after death. You see that? They don't know that. They don't care about that. And they haven't been promised. They just doing what they were told to do. They're doing what they're supposed to. They are in order. Think about that. They are in order and they will be burnt. For what does it profit us that we shall be preserved alive but cruelly tormented? See? This is answering for what good is it to all that they live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death. This is going into what led up to what I just said. The name of the video, this is what led up to that. This is what's going on. This is what led up to it. For what does it profit us that we shall be we shall be preserved alive but cruelly tormented? For all who have been born are involved in iniquities and are full of sins and burdened with transgressions. And if we were not to come into judgment after death, perhaps it would have been better for us. He answered me, the Elohim, the angel. He answered me and said, when the Most High made the world in Adam and all who have come from him, he first prepared the judgment and the things that pertain to judgment. And now understand from your own words, for you have said that the mind grows with us. For the reason, therefore, those who dwell on earth shall be tormented, because though they had understanding, they committed iniquity. So for what good is it to all that they live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death? And expect punishment after death? Because, watch this, they had understanding. They see us out here. They see us on the street corners. They see us, baby. And they know what we talking about. Because though they had understanding, they committed iniquity. And though they received the commandments, they did not keep them. And though they obtained the law, they dealt unfaithfully with what they received. We dealt unfaithfully with what we received. Unfaithful. Going back to transgressions and not staying faithful. And we have to practice to be faithful. We got to practice to keep the laws and the commandments and statutes of the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, or we will be tormented. Myself and you included. What then will they have to say in the judgment? Or how will they answer in the last times? For how long the time is that the Most High has been patient with those who inhabit the world, and not for their sake, but because of the times which he has foreordained. Not because he likes them, just for what he ordained. He don't like Esau and them. He don't like these other nations. It's just for what he ordained and what he ordered to happen. I answered, this is Ezra. I answered and said, if I found favor in thy sight, O Elohim, show this also to thy servant, whether after death, as soon as every one of us yields up his soul, we shall be kept in rest until those times come when thou wilt renew the creation, or whether we shall be tormented at once. You see that? Verse 75, I answered and said, if I found favor in thy sight, O Elohim, show this also to thy servant, whether after death, as soon as every one of us yields up his soul, we shall be kept in rest until those times come when thou wilt renew the creation, or whether we shall be tormented at once. Are they going to be kept there to be tormented? You know what I'm saying? To where after they yield up their soul, he's saying, are we going to be kept there until that time? Or are we all going to be, you know what I'm saying, brought back and tormented at once? He answered me and said, I will show you that also. But do not be associated with those who have shown scorn. He's telling Ezra that So that calls it for us. Don't be associated with those who have shown scorn, who mock the Most High, who show scorn, not just mock the Most High, but who show scorn, man, that ain't even true, this and that, or they just sit there and argue with you. You can tell they just scorn in the scriptures. They just disrespecting, denying what we're reading. No, you saying that like I'm reading it out the book, you big dummy. But do not be associated with those who have shown scorn, nor number yourself among those who are tormented. Those who are tormented. Don't be around those who are tormented. You can tell. The Most High is not with them. This is what led up to when he said, for what good is it to all that they live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death? What good is it? Well, you wouldn't have to be dealing with that if you just kept the law and stayed faithful. For you have a treasure of works laid up with the Most High. See, he's selling Ezra's, but for you, you got a treasure of works, right? A treasure of works laid up with the Most High. Your works. It's your works. But it will not be shown to you until the last times. Now, concerning death, the teaching is when the decisive decree has gone forth from the Most High, that a man shall die, as the spirit leaves the body to return again to him who gave it. First of all, it adores the glory of the Most High. And if it is one of those who have shown scorn and have not kept the way of the Most High, and who have despised his law, and who have hated those who fear, this is scorn that's shown scorn, and who fear the Most High, who have hated those who fear the Most High, such spirits shall not enter into habitations, but shall immediately wander about in torments and grieving and sad in 7 ways. See, this what led up to that. This what led up to that. This led up to that. Second Ezra 7:47. For what good is it to all that they live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death? I finished the rest. O Adam, what have you done? For though it was you who sinned, the fault was not yours alone, but ours also, who are your descendants. For what good is it to us if an eternal age has been promised to us, but we have done deeds that bring death? And what good is it that an everlasting hope has been promised us, but we have miserably failed? Or that safe and healthful habitations have been reserved for us, but we have lived wickedly? For what good is it to all that they live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death? For what good is it to all, right? That they live in sorrow now. What good is it to live in sorrow now? It's not good at all to live in sorrow now. And then to live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death? You got to answer that. And it's because you don't know the Most High. People just don't know the Most High. That's just, you don't know the Most High. This is Second Ezra 7 and 132. Ezra said, I answered and said, I know, O Most High, that the Most High is now called merciful, because he has mercy on those who have not yet come into the world, and gracious, because he is gracious to those who turn in repentance to his law, and patient, because he shows patience toward those who have sinned, since they are his own works, and bountiful, because he would rather give than take away, and abundant in compassion, because he makes his compassion abound more and more to those now living, and to those who are gone, and to those yet to come. For if he did not make them abound, the world with those who inhabit it would not have life. And he is called giver, because he did not give out of his goodness, so that those who have committed iniquities might be relieved of them. So when they say the Most High doesn't hate the sinner, he hates the sin. He hates all workers of iniquity. But you got to get to know the Most High. That is a big thing, man. Is we don't know the Most High like we say we do. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 29 and 6, book of Isaiah chapter 29 and 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Most High of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake and great noise. Look at all these earthquakes and the thunder. The thundering this year was insane. The Most High was talking. Right? Watch. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Job 22 and 15. Go to the book of Job, chapter 22 and 15. Job chapter 22 and verse 15. Hast thou marked the old way which wicked men have trodden? See, you don't know the Most High, and they always say, don't read the prophets in the Old Testament. Don't read the Old Testament. Just worry about the New Testament. The New Testament, right? That's that new salvation to the Gentiles. Worry about that, and when people don't read this, it gets insane. And then you start to say, for what good is it to all that they live in sorrow now? The best thing for you to do, for you won't live in sorrow, is to walk after the commandments. 1 John 1 and 6. All right? Job 22 and 15. Hast thou marked the old way which wicked men have trodden? It's talking about time of Adam, the Adamites. Boy, they was walking before that flood, boy, it was doing all kinds. The old way, when Noah was building the ark. When Noah was building the ark, man, they was doing all kind of things, which were cut down out of time, whose foundation was overflown with a flood. Whatever they do in their foundation was washed away. But the whole thing is to find out. When you read the law and the prophets, you start to find out the things that we did, the idolatry, the lasciviousness, the lewd behavior, things of the sort. It's insane. It's insane with the things that we've done. Job 22:16, which were cut down out of time, whose foundation was overflown with the flood, which said unto the Most High, depart from us. And what can the Almighty do for them? Wow. Yet he filled their houses with good things, but the counsel of the wicked is far from me. Wow. Yet the Most High filled our houses with goodly things. Proverbs 16:4. The Most High had made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. For what good is it to all that they live in sorrow? Also, are people just wicked? That's why they live in sorrow and the bad things that happen to them today. I'm spiritual. Even when bad things happen to me, I know that I've done something for evil to come my way. Because when you do something bad, you bring evil your way. Just like that. Straight like that. Go back to Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Most High of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise. Why? Because we have marked the old way which men have trodden. That's why our people walk around in sorrow. So they're going to expect a punishment after death. Because they were unfaithful. They didn't keep the law. Hast thou marked the old way which wicked men have trodden? Yes, we did. Go back to Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Most High of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. But I'm going to go to 2nd Ezra 16:7. 2nd Ezra 16:7. And it says, can one turn back an arrow shot by a strong archer? It's the Most High. But imagine somebody shooting the archer an arrow. Can it be turned back? No. The Most High sends calamities, and who will drive them away? Fire will go forth from his wrath, and who is there to quench it? He will flash lightning, and who will not be afraid? He will thunder, and who will not be terrified? The Most High will threaten, and who will not be utterly shattered at his presence? The earth is his foundation. The earth and its foundations quake. You don't know the Most High. You don't know the Most High. That's the thing. Isaiah 28:2. Isaiah 28:2. Behold, the Most High hath mighty and strong one. The Most High hath a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. Hamashiach Yahushua. Go to Sirach 39:28. See, these are the angels. These are the spirits of the Most High that drive the vehicles of the Most High in Psalms 104:3. Ecclesiasticus chapter 39:28. And it reads 28. Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. There be spirits. There be spirits. Psalms 104 real quick. Psalms 104:4. Who maketh his angels spirits, his ministers a flaming fire. Who maketh his angels spirits? Let's go back to Ecclesiasticus 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, angels. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force. In the time of destruction, they who are the who? The spirits. which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Got to get to know the Most High. This is how the Most High work and operate. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword, modern day gun, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Isaiah 28:2, behold, the Most High hath a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hell and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. See? Watch this, Isaiah 30:30. And the Most High shall cause his glorious voice to be heard, and shall shew the lightning. Again, and shall shew the lightning down of his arm with the indignation of his anger, and with the flame of devouring fire, with scattering and tempest and hailstone. These are spirits of the Most High that are causing this. Hey, I'm not going to go into too much. I just want this to be a quick video and give y'all a lesson. For what good is it to all that they live in sorrow now and expect punishment after death? There's no good in it to live in sorrow now. That's why we keep the commandments. That way we don't have to expect punishment after death. Stay faithful and true to the Most High. And with that, Shalom.